Hey everyone, welcome back to 25 Sweet Peas. Today, as you could probably already tell, we are going to be swatching the first holiday collection, and it is the Zoya Twinkling Collection, which consists of 12 new polishes that are absolutely beautiful, perfect for the holiday season. Plus, they're actually really good beyond the holiday season too, which I really like. It's one of those universal collections. But of course, there are some that will make for some great fun festive manicures that you guys will be seeing in December, because in December we are going to be having Nail Miss, which is basically 24 to 25 different videos back to back, all nail related and having to do usually with Christmas nails or festive nail art and things like that. So first up, we're looking at all of the bottles here, as you guys can tell, and then we're going to get into swatching them. I will apologize ahead of time that this video is kind of long because there are a lot of polishes, but I wanted to be able to show them all and give you guys a good chance to actually look at the polishes as well. So if there isn't a still right after the polish, there will be a still picture at the end of this video with all of the polishes, and you can also head over to my blog for like 4 pictures of each polish plus actually more. So let's just get right into this. First up, we are starting with the shade called Enza, and this is what I would consider kind of like a khaki color. This isn't necessarily going to look good on all skin tones, so if you have an opportunity to like see this in person before purchasing it, I would kind of suggest that, because as you can see on me, like I don't love this color on me. I have kind of like a red tone skin tone whenever it comes to sandy colors like this. Good for nail art, not necessarily a polish that I would wear on its own though. Next up we have Steph, which is another kind of neutral shade in this collection. It's kind of one of those, safe for the workplace because it's not in your face. In the bottle, it looks like it has a pink tone, but on it actually had more of a peachy tone on me, but I do see if you're more tan, you might actually get more of the pink tone coming through. Again, this is really just going to play upon your skin tone, and I have a lot of red for whatever reason. Then we are on to a shade called My, and this one is really pretty. This is kind of like a muted berry shade, I would say. It's really pretty, and you can see really creamy. It goes on really nice in one coat, but I feel like that second coat just gives it that really good complete feeling to it. So I am going to go ahead and do 2 coats, and I love the overall look of this, and it just looks really good on, and it's really festive but also like classy and kind of like a good goes with anything. Next up we have Taryn, and this one is actually a gray shade. I do realize that it's actually kind of coming up like it's got some teal in it, but really in person to me it looked like, a charcoal gray, and this seems to be like a really popular shade this season, so maybe that's gonna like be a reoccurring thing we're going to see through winter. So there is 2 coats, and it's perfect in 2 coats. Now we are moving on to Tanya, which Tanya is honestly your good staple holiday red in my opinion. The formula is excellent. I mean, 1 coat here, you can totally see that you could be good if you were in a hurry and you needed a quick red manicure. You could totally do that one and get away with 1 coat. But of course, I like the complete feeling of 2 coats at least. And there is 2 coats. And next up we are onto a shade called Rosa, and I've not worn a shade like this in quite a while, and I absolutely loved it. It is a bright pink that kind of has a shimmery pearliness to it, and I love it when Zoya does these types of finishes because they always do them really well. No brush strokes to be seen, and it's a really happy, fun color in my opinion. So there's 2 coats of that. Now we are moving on to the next shade called Gabi, and Gabi is a deep dark kind of like an eggplant purple, but it also does kind of have a muted grayed out tone to it that you can't really tell in video, but I feel like it comes across in pictures. So be sure to head over to the blog if you want to see pictures. But this also covers in 2 coats, and it is a really dark shade, but it is also really nice and a good like black replacer. Now we have Sedona, and Sedona kind of looked like it was going to be a Marsala when I looked at it in the bottle, but then on it definitely pulls more of that brown, kind of like a mahogany shade, where there is a bit of like a red wine tone in there, but not quite like fully through. Does take about 2 coats, and it does have a nice shimmer in it as well that you cannot really see in the video, but you can see in person. And there is 2 coats, really nice coverage. Next up, we have Jen, and Jen is what I would consider kind of like a royal navy blue. Um, On here, you can definitely tell that it is a bright blue, but I would say in person, it definitely pulls a bit more navy rather than the royal. Like whenever you're doing your everyday tasks while having this on your nail, it doesn't like shout out as like, whoa, I'm wearing a really pretty bold blue. It's kind of just more of like a navy with a really nice shimmer to it, and it is really nice. I was just kind of like disappointed in the fact that it wasn't as bold as I thought it was going to be based on pictures that I saw. Now we have Alessia, and oh my goodness, this is hands down my favorite of the collection. This is so sparkly. This is like that metallic finish that I love whenever Zoya does it. They just do it so well. This covers perfectly in 2 coats, and I can already tell this is going to be like my favorite Zoya for this year probably. So perfect, perfect formula, looks amazing on. It is bright and bold, and it is totally happy whenever you're like doing things and you're moving your nails, and I just love it. Next up we have Jett, and Jett is a unique polish in this collection. As you can kind of see here, it has some kind of like shard-like flakies in it. I say shard versus flakies because I feel like they're thicker than your flakies, therefore they're going to give you more textured. And this polish actually is a textured polish. So I'm actually just going to let it dry here for you guys to see it, because as this dries down, it does become more textured. And in addition to that, it does dry down to a matte finish. So if you don't want a matte finish, I do suggest that you probably really need a really good thick top coat. And if you don't have a good thick top coat, be prepared to go ahead and do 2 layers of top coat if you want a shiny finish, because it's gonna kind of like eat at that top coat. So I would suggest that. Also, make sure you tap the edge of your nail before it's dried, so you don't have any flakes hanging off, therefore gonna cause any snags later on. But there is 2 coats, and now it is down to its matte finish. Now the last shade is a glitter topper, and it is called Kaede, and I'm actually going to go ahead and quickly swatch it in all of the creams. It is a really nice topper. As you can see, it's really packed full. It has some golden flakies in it, as well as some bigger holographic shards of glitter, and it is super fun and festive, and you can totally use it as an accent nail. If you go to my blog post today, there will be a picture for each cream polish with this topper as an accent nail, so you can see what it would look like on it. And of course you could mix this on top of the shimmers, but I thought it'd be easier just to show it on the creams so you could actually tell what was in this topper. So now we're finally reaching the end of this video. Like I said, I knew it was going to be a long one, but there was a lot to talk about and a lot to show. So I really liked the overall collection. I'm already talking like we're wrapping up, but we're still swatching this gorgeous topper. These polishes are available now on the Zoya website. I will link down below to the like homepage for this collection. And the cool thing about this collection is that you can buy it in different packs. So you can buy like the first half, you can buy the second half, or you can buy these little trio sets that they have set up. And I really like the whole like color schemed set like idea. It would make a great gift because there's like a blue set if you want more blues, there's a more pink toned set, and it's just really fun. So if you want to purchase any of these, I will have a link down to the Zoya website down below. Also, remember, if you need any more pictures or you want more details, be sure to head over to my blog post that went live today as well. And I think that covers everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comments and I will get back with you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you here very soon for another new video. Bye!